There is a place on this earth where you are not allowed to go, not because it is dangerous, not because it is remote, because something is there. Antarctica is the most restricted landmass on the planet. Governments do not fight over it. They quietly agreed, in 1959, to share it. 54 nations signed the Antarctic Treaty, more countries than had ever agreed on anything, and sealed it off from the rest of the world. No military presence, no mining, no territorial claims, no unauthorized access. Ever. Ask yourself why. In 1946, the United States Navy launched Operation High Jump. It was the largest military expedition ever sent to Antarctica. Over 4,000 soldiers, 13 ships, 23 aircraft. Led by Admiral Richard Byrd, one of the most decorated explorers in American history. The official reason was scientific research. The mission was abruptly abandoned 4 months early. Admiral Byrd never fully explained why, but in an interview with a Chilean newspaper in 1947, he described encountering a threat that moved with terrifying speed. A threat, he said, came not from above, but from below. Those words were never officially acknowledged. They were never officially denied. In 2006, a team of researchers mapping the Antarctic ice shelf using ground-penetrating radar detected something that stopped them cold. Beneath nearly 2 miles of solid ice, they found what appeared to be a series of geometric structures, perfectly angular, non-natural, arranged in a pattern inconsistent with any known geological formation. The findings were published, then quietly retracted. The lead researcher, Dr. Valery Uvarov, later stated in interviews that he had been advised not to continue pursuing the data. He did not clarify who had given that advice. Now consider the Piri Reis map. It was drawn in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis, compiled from older source maps whose origins he documented, but which have never been located. The map shows the coastline of Antarctica with extraordinary accuracy. Antarctica was not officially discovered until 1820. More troubling still, the map shows the Antarctic coastline as it would appear without ice. Geologists estimate the continent has been covered in ice for at least 12,000 years, which means whoever drew the original source maps that Piri Reis copied was mapping Antarctica 12,000 years before any civilization was supposed to have the technology to reach it. Cartographer Charles Hapgood spent years studying the map and concluded in his book Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings that the source documents represented the work of a civilization with advanced geographical knowledge that has since been entirely erased from the historical record. The map sits in a museum in Istanbul. No government has formally attempted to explain it. In 2017, satellite imaging revealed a heat anomaly beneath the ice near the Transantarctic Mountains, a region of elevated thermal output inconsistent with volcanic activity, inconsistent with geothermal venting, inconsistent with every natural explanation geologists attempted to apply to it. The anomaly covers an area roughly the size of a city. It remains unexplained. The Nazi regime sent an expedition to Antarctica in 1938. They claimed a territory they called Neuschwabenland, dropped thousands of metal markers from aircraft to establish their claim, and immediately classified everything they found. In the final months of World War II, a significant portion of the German U-boat fleet disappeared from tracked records. Some historians believe they were relocated to where has never been definitively confirmed. Admiral Byrd, in his personal diary, declassified only partially, still partially withheld, wrote a single line that has never been satisfactorily explained by any official source. He wrote, "The interior is not what we have been told." He did not elaborate. He was never asked to. You have been told that Antarctica is a frozen wasteland. You have been told that nothing lives there, nothing is built there, nothing of consequence has ever happened there. You have been told this by the same governments that quietly agreed to seal it away from the world before most of your grandparents were born. 54 nations do not agree on anything. They agreed on this. There is a place on this earth where you are not allowed to go. And the longer you think about why, the less the official answers feel like answers at all.
But wait! There is more! Comment below, what hidden history should I uncover next? See you in the next one.